back to you on the other. Alright, go.
My bitch a dirty Diana. Young nigga Michael Jackson bad. I can't boss these names.
Say, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Back, black still reppin' my tags. 10 toes down with my city on my back. I'm brute, strong, got me came a long way. A day one niggas all I keep around.
You were in my dream last night, now we're in it, yeah. I've been doing fine, I won't lie, I do miss it, yeah. Went from holding you close to lost in the smoke. Used to pray for the hope, but we lost control. How did I go wrong? You was on the run, I was left by myself. Now that I'm alone, I can overcome. I'ma do my damn best to deny. Oh, I'ma be fine with my life.
New coupe, take off, cause I know these niggas ain't gon' hand that. New suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young nigga saying that. Double back twice in a row, 3-3. Bitches planes all in my home. First street, tell it out when I make a song. Let my brother day, he ain't make it home. She be out on me like she need me. I don't need you at all. She believe me. She be mad every time when I really ain't know. Got me posted out alone where the slums be. Lot of money on the line, what I'm going hard for. You don't stick with me now, long run, you will see. Don't go, take off. Continue to the line, they saying that they seen me. No so, yeah, big boss. I know these niggas ain't talking business, I'm a big bean. R-C-A, bad yellow bone, talking about you on sexy. Told her just splash a whole lot of water on me. Put it in the back while we R-A-C-E. New coupe, take off, cause I know these niggas ain't gon' hand that. New suit, yeah, big boss. I'm knowing I ain't hearing not a young nigga saying.
This video was supposed to be a lot different than it turned out. It was supposed to be about my summer and all the great things I did, with my favorite music in the background, the soundtrack to my life, I guess. But I learned so much about myself this year as a human being, and I wanted to share some of that experience with you guys. Maybe in hopes that I can help someone, or maybe help you guys figure out something about yourself or a path you want to take in life. Yeah. So first I want to give a little background about myself and about the past maybe 3 or 4 years of my life. I'm 21 now, and this will be my 4th year of me being graduated, going into my 4th year of being graduated from high school. So high school, I mean, I had it good. I grew up on a small island off of British Columbia, Vancouver Island. It was a great time. I really prioritized sports over everything. I hated school. I never really had a direct path I wanted to take. I just I half drifted through, but I was pretty present in the moment. I never really had any anxiety or depression or much like that. So yeah, high school went pretty smooth. In grade 12, COVID hit, so that was my last 3 months, 3 or 4 months of school. It was online. It was alright, it wasn't bad. So after I graduated, I then moved in to a house with 3 of my best friends. It was a crazy experience, just being that young and Like having all of that freedom was pretty cool. I definitely grew a little bit there. I just kind of worked and smoked a lot of weed, honestly. It was definitely not my proudest year, but I learned from that. The year after that, I moved to Victoria with, again, 3 of my best friends. This was a good learning experience for me. I applied to university. I got in. I was doing psychology, art, English, criminology, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was kind of just trying to figure out what I wanted. That, again, was like COVID. Not much was open and not much opportunity was to be had, but definitely a learning experience as well. It's kind of how I got into the gym. I started doing just push-ups and pull-ups at home because no gyms were open. I swam a lot. The next year, I moved back into my hometown, which was this year of 2022 and 2023. I applied for culinary school and I got in. I just finished my second year of culinary school, just working for the 5,000 hours that I need for my third. Yeah, and then going through the summer, having a little bit of anxiety and then a panic attack kind of really opened my mind. This year, I think I've grown the most as a human, especially in my mind. I feel like I've kind of grasped life like a tiny bit. And I kind of wanted to just share that experience with you guys. A couple things that I learned is that, no one fucking cares. It doesn't matter what you do. Even if you're in high school, once you leave, no one gives a shit of what you did in high school. Everyone forgets, even after the first year or first 6 months. And you just shouldn't care about other people's opinions of what you want to do. You shouldn't chase other people's, validation. And that's kind of sick. Yeah, you shouldn't chase people's validation or care about what hairstyle you do that year or which shirt you wear to work, because people are gonna see it and literally push it out of their mind. It doesn't affect them at all. It doesn't affect you, and you should just choose what to give a fuck about. I don't have it on me, but the book of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Choose what you wanna care about. I don't give a fuck, but I really fucking care about my family and my mom, my dad, my brother, and my friends. I really fucking care. So that's what I choose to give a fuck about. But the things that are out of my control, you can't really do anything about. That shouldn't be in your psyche. It shouldn't be taking up so much of your mind. Another thing I learned is that life is hard. Life is shitty. Life is sad sometimes. But you have to choose how it affects you, what you do in those experiences. Another quote that I'll base this kind of thing I learned off of is that you never really gain anything from winning. It's all about losing and what you learn from losing and how you're going to do better next time. I know it's so cliche for me to say that. Everyone does say it. You have to lose to win. And it's so true though. You just have to care. You just have to care enough. It's all up to you in the end if you... Damn, bro. It's all up to you in the end if you really want it enough. But there's gonna be ups and downs. When you're in a down point, there's gonna be worse things that happen to you in life. There's a person just walking around. It looks like I'm talking to myself. You gotta choose what you give a fuck about. Alright, so another thing I learned is once you start something, you gotta finish it. It's super beneficial to see something till the end. No matter how hard it is, you'll learn so much along the way. Just don't give up. There's always someone that has it worse than you. Another thing I really that I'm learning still, but I've kind of learned in the past year, you don't have to have it figured out. Life's a game. There's so many different paths. I bet lots of you guys that are watching this are young too. Everyone is going to have those people in school where they know what they want to do right in high school and they follow it and they know that path. But it doesn't, you don't need to know. I still don't know what I want to do, but that's okay. I just look for life experiences and try not to chase money, and you just have to live life. Live in the moment. As cliche again as that sounds, you're never guaranteed tomorrow. You don't have to have it figured out, man. If someone wants you to do something, don't do it for them, do it for you. For fuck's sake, man. Another thing is health is wealth. This is facts. Drugs don't get better, smoking doesn't get better, drinking doesn't get better. This shit's just whack. Trust me. I did my fair share of vaping in high school, and I've smoked cigarettes, but you just have to find a healthy balance between it. I'm not saying you have to fully quit. I'd really recommend it. Vaping literally and smoking cigarettes does nothing for you. Smoking weed, sure, it can help some people, but you're probably relying too much of it for your anxiety. The only reason you have anxiety is because you smoke weed. Like, you should take like 6 months off and really like feel how you feel, because it's just a suppressant, like, and then you're gonna be dependent on it and you're gonna crave it. Like, it doesn't get better. Just in moderation. I'll go out with my friends and I'll get fucked up. Like, I'm not here to say that I'm a saint. I smoke, I drink. There's a time and a place. It's not for every night. It's not for every weekend. It's not even for every month if it's not the right time. Like, if you're head down grinding, just cut it out. Honestly, you have to choose what you want more: temporary happiness or like the grind of completing a goal or finishing something that you started. I got a couple things just written down here. Take advice from your mom and dad. Honestly, it's such a big help. If you have like good parents, I really hope you guys do, and I'm sorry if you guys don't. I hope I'm here to help people that don't. But if you do have parents in your life that are willing to talk to you, they know more than you, man. Like, it's just a fact. And it's also their first time at life too. Like, give them some slack. Fuck, do what they say, honestly, and your life will be a lot better. Treat them like your friends. Talk to them like your friend. Another thing is that when you start something, don't give up when you feel better. The only reason you like feel better is because you started something and you're pushing yourself. If you go back, then you're just gonna feel shitty again, and it's just a vicious cycle. Don't give up when times are easy. And then also, I'm gonna branch off that. Don't make decisions when you're happy or sad. Just make them when you're kind of like neutral. You don't want to make life decisions based off of temporary happiness or sadness. Another thing is just like live your life as like a human. Like, it's gonna sound so fucking weird, but like, spend time off your screen. We're not meant to live this lazy. We're meant to like explore, get dirty, and be alone with your thoughts. That's like the hardest thing to do on the planet, is to sit in a room alone. I want to give, damn, bro, my stuttering is insane. I want to challenge you guys to do something for one day out of the week. I want you not go on your phone, not listen to music, not read a book, not watch TV, not play on the computer. Literally try and do nothing, like with no stimulation at all. You can like clean your room and do something productive, but don't sit down and do something. The only time you can sit down is when you're just alone with your thoughts, and that day will turn either productive or the shittiest day of your life. Being in a room with your thoughts is scary. Just put your best foot forward for everything that you do, whether it's the small things, like if you say you wanted to read 10 minutes a day. Put your best foot forward and really try your best at that. People notice. Kind. Be considerate. There's no need to be rude to other people or anything like that. Just do your best every single day. Maybe I got a couple more stuff here. Another thing actually is journaling. Something I've been doing for all of this year. And writing down goals for yourself. Like, this was the first day of 2023. I just wrote down a shit ton of goals for myself. And then you got something to work towards when you're don't know where to go. Maybe you post that on your wall, like a piece of paper, and you can cross it off every time. But keeping a journal and having something to work towards is monumental for growth, in my opinion. Yeah, I know that might have been a deep talk, maybe for some people. I hope you guys listened to the end of it. My summer is not over. I still have 2 more months. I'm planning on doing, well, not planning, I am, which is sick. I am going to Europe and traveling across Europe for a month from November 14th to December 12th with one of my best friends. I'm definitely going to be bringing my camera. But yeah, summer's not over for me. I definitely plan on putting out more content. I just want to make the world a better place, and do my best for myself to keep pushing forward. But thank you guys. I appreciate your time that you've spent watching this video when you could be doing other things. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon. Just keep putting your best foot forward, and who knows, like, anything can happen in life. I could die tomorrow and this shit won't even come out, or I could be famous in 6 months, and it goes the same with you. I appreciate and love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.
I'm still young, wasting my youth. I'll grow up next summer.